So hello, I'm Wendy Bauman, and I'm president of the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation, better known as WWBIC. And this series is WWBIC Cooking Up Business. And we're turning to our wonderful WWBIC clients across the state that are in the food and beverage business to talk a little bit about themselves, and then to talk a little bit about their entrepreneurial journey and how WWBIC and perhaps others also assisted them in starting or growing or expanding that business venture that they have in the food industry. And then we're actually going to do some cooking and have a demonstration. And then after that, we'll get a little bit more sage advice from our entrepreneurs on, some tips, some thoughts for those that are thinking about starting a business, are definitely going to start that business, are already in business, and maybe again a bit challenged or, just need some support, moral support and guidance around that. And then we'll close, of course, with some good links from WWBIC, not only our website, but other good websites for those thinking about starting and growing that business. So today I am in Racine, Wisconsin, the southwest part of Wisconsin, with Kimyron Boner of Miss Betty's Kitchen. And I've looked over that menu and it just makes me hungry looking at it. We're going to get to the food a little bit later, but some of that stuff on that menu, I am so there. I am so there. Catfish, okra, shrimp, some of the other things, just love, love, love that kind of food. So Kimyron, tell us first a little bit about you personally, a little bit about your life. I know you're a young gentleman. I don't think you've hit 40 yet, as the newspaper shared, and you started this business in Racine, Wisconsin. So tell us a little bit about you first.
Well, I actually did hit 40, so I am the big 40.
Okay.
So. But yeah, I'm originally from Racine, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Born and raised, grew up a lot around my grandma that is from the South and just did a lot of cooking for us. She just cooked a lot, and it was just with love. And that's just how we grew up. And that's what gave me my taste buds to go on and know what is good and what is not, actually. So big shout out to her. That's why I named it Miss Betty's Kitchen.
Yeah, I know those named after your grandmother, Miss Betty's Kitchen. Yes. That's beautiful. Now, talk a little bit about, growing up with her. Was it every day? Was it those special Sunday meals? Tell us a little bit about that part of that experience with the food and her.
She was just the big cook of the family. Like, she cooked every holiday, all the weekends, and my mom worked a lot. So I was over there all the time, and she just cooked for us all the time. And it's just bringing back memories now. When I was younger and she was cooking for us.
Just that comfort of the love, but the comfort of that good food, being cared for. I mean, that really is special if people have that in their lives. Not everybody does, but it really is special when that happens.
Yes.
Yeah. So like you sort of go to school in Racine and then you would go to your grandma's house afterwards and she'd make dinner or.
Oh yes. She'd make dinner, all the holiday meals. Yes, all of that.
What were some of the favorites? What were like your daily favorites?
Oh, she used to make soul food, and she used to make cornbread dressing, and all the family just used to flock over there and eat it up so fast. It's like, it's so good. I actually took that recipe from her too. So.
Good. Now, when she was cooking, did you, as a little boy or as a young man, did you hang with her in the kitchen, watch her, or was it more like, okay, I can't wait, just bring it on, Grandma, and I'm sitting at the table?
Yes, at first, when I was younger, that's what I did. I was just doing that. And then once I got a little older and I got out on my own and I had to cook and that type of stuff, I started going back to her and asking her advice. And I started to realize, like, whoa, I'm good at this. And all my friends used to come over and like, wow, man, this is good. So I always kept that in the back of my mind.
Yeah. So at that time, did you think maybe when you were younger, like maybe even 20 years ago, did you think maybe I'll start a restaurant sometime, or maybe I'll go, be a chef or be a line cook? Did you think that?
Actually, that was a dream of mine, actually, when I was younger. But I didn't know how to cook. I just wanted a restaurant. I don't know why. And then as I got older, I started to follow that and started to learn how to cook and learn the business side and all that stuff. And it became reality.
Yeah. So the cooking, did you have any formal study in cooking?
Actually,
a cooking school or technical college?
Yes. Actually, I went downtown here, Racine Gateway Technical
Gateway.
College. Yes, Gateway for culinary arts.
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, the technical colleges, and they're one of our links at the end of the program, are superior in the culinary arts. And it's actually interesting that at WWBIC, there are many individuals that have gone through the culinary arts at technical colleges. And we often sometimes go into that last semester and say, hey, we know some of you are going to work for other people and have this as a career, a vocation, but some of you might want to put your own shingle out. And, you know, you might need support from an organization like WWBIC. So good. So you have that training. And then, of course, the experiential training and learning from your grandmother for all those years.
Yes, yes.
So tell us now about really the entrepreneurial journey. Heather Lux, who is our regional project director, or lead of our business education for WWBIC in the Southeast market and Racine and Kenosha areas and the surroundings, she shared that, you took classes, you've been working on this for years, you engaged. So talk to us about that. When you finally sort of said, I think I am going to start my own business, what did that look like then? Talk about it in years and what you did.
It was hard work, along with a lot of no's and a lot of don't believes and all that. But you just, at first it started in Heather's first class. Actually, we did a first class of a business writing class, and after when I did that, it was like it was from there I seen my business, because everybody you got to have a business plan when you go into business. Like I tell people, like, you got to have this even for now, or to map out for later what you should have done or what you want to do or what you can do. And that was actually the first step right there. And that's how me and her became good friends and everything.
Yeah. So the business plan, well, that's, music to our ears, because that's like our middle name, business plans.
Yes,
and, even if they're quick, down and dirty, having a plan, who, what, when, where, why, I always say, to, put it on paper rather than having in your head to look at it. What are I always see the two parts of the business plan as sort of the talking part, the story of it, but then also the financial part, because that also really needs some plan, how we're going to make this work, sustain it, how you're going to provide for yourself and your family too, financially. Good. So you took some classes at WWBIC, and what else? What else was going on? Who else helped you? Did you need to get a loan then from WWBIC? Talk about that.
Yes, actually I did. And my first time didn't go so well. I would say that it didn't go so well. I was working, I was trying, I was doing everything, jumped through the hoops, everything, and I don't know what happened, but they didn't go forward with it at first. So I said, okay, that's fine. I kept working. I found the building downtown. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. And I went, got the building, rented the building, and I started getting little stuff in, like buying little stuff, equipment, stuff like that. And then I went back to WWBIC, and it was a few new people there, and different people with different outlooks on things. And it was, I gave them my business plan and everything, and it was like, wow. They were like, why haven't we gave you this already? Like, this is like the only thing around here. And because my menu was so different, and it was just, it was different, and it wasn't nothing like it around here.
Yeah.
So they helped me out a lot.
Good.
Heather and Christine.
Great.
It was, and then it just went from there.
Yeah.
After that, I got the money. I finished with the build out in the building, and it went from there.
Yeah, well, we hear it's really, really, really popular. I know many people go to it. So no, that's beautiful. And I appreciate you being clear with it. At a point, WWBIC said, we're not sure, maybe this is set from the views of our team at the time. And you kept back at it and said, hey, I got this building now. I've moved along a little bit. Maybe that business plan was refreshed a little bit too. And we got to yes. I mean, I know WWBIC's goal is to always get to yes. Sometimes there are no's along the way to get there, to get to yes.
Yes.
But you kept at it. Kept at it.
That's what I tell people also. Like, you're gonna hear a lot of no's. A lot of people are not gonna believe in you. As long as you believe in you, you keep going, you keep making steps towards it. It's gonna happen.
Sometimes one of my favorite lines is no can be a prelude to yes. You got to keep at it. Good. Okay, well, let's move back in the kitchen. I know you got to sort of move the camera, and we'll walk with you. Let's get back in the kitchen, and then let's hear what you're gonna serve up for us.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. As Kimyron moves back there in the kitchen, you have to go to his website and look at his menu, and he's got some great photos and great testimonials of your customers. My goodness. And what I saw too, Kimyron, was not only like great food, love the breakfast, but the service was commented about time and time again. Such friendly service, such great food. So really, really beautiful. And, you know, that's an important piece in the service industry, in the retail and the cooking industry, having that service. That's what brings customers back, because there's a lot of choices, right?
Yes, yes. I
Yep.
always say the service is the first thing they get when they're in the restaurant. That kind of represents who you are. If that in the food, if that's good, I mean, you would actually give the food a second try if the service was excellent.
Yep.
But if the service wasn't excellent and the food was just okay, I don't think you're gonna give that place a second chance.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, to me, the food is the centerpiece, but you know, you don't want to, when you're paying for something, you don't want to have not ideal service either.
Yeah.
Okay, so walk us through. What are you going to cook for us? What are you going to demo?
All right, I'm gonna do my Southern biscuits and gravy here. Start off with the gravy mix. Hoping I can set this right here.
Yeah, we're hoping you can sort of set the phone down. That would be great. And then just talk to us. Perfect. That works. You can be in the shot there. We can see the pots and we can see the kitchen live, which it should be.
All right, I got a pot here. Got like a pound of sauces that we get from our suppliers, Roasted Smart Meat and Elkhorn.
Okay.
Turn that up a little bit.
And to me, I know biscuits are a centerpiece for a lot. And my dad, he's always like, well, you can have biscuit, but are we going to have biscuits and gravy? And I go, Dad.
Gotta have the biscuits and the gravy.
Yep. Now talk a little bit about, I saw alluded to, you know, Southern cooking, but I saw a lot of other things that were sort of, you know, a little bit of a mixture on the menu. I mean, do you feel your food is completely Southern or it's a mixture? Tell us a little bit about it.
It's American too. I mean, I want to go into a restaurant.
Talk a little bit louder if you can.
I want to go into a restaurant, Beverage, pick and choose a few things that I like from everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not just the whole Southern thing. Omelets and like breakfast food also with a little Southern mix in there also. The lunch and the sandwiches and all that stuff too.
Yeah, some of the things that stuck out to me that I thought were really cool, the jerk chicken. Not so much that you have jerk chicken, but that you're doing jerk chicken omelets.
Yes.
Country ham. What's the difference from regular ham and country ham?
Well, our ham it comes from the butcher. So our pork chop is smoked. And our country ham it's really just a ham slice. I just call it country ham.
Do you smoke your own pork? Do you smoke your own pork chops, or do you get those from someone?
No, our meat supplier does.
Just get it. Okay, but you have them on the menu. And then I saw catfish. I love that.
Yes.
Because I don't think you can find that in a lot of places in Wisconsin.
Catfish and grits. So
Yeah.
good. A lot of people never had it from around here, so it was new to them. And once they got a hold of it, though, it was like, wow.
Okay,
good.
talk a little bit louder and tell us what spices you're putting in there.
All right, I put a little Cajun, put a little garlic powder, put onion powder in here, a little salt, a little cayenne pepper.
So that's gonna have an edge to it. That's gonna have a little bite to it.
Yeah. Put a little butter in here.
Okay.
Gotta mix it up real good because the bottom, that's where all the seasonings go. You gotta keep scraping the bottom up.
Now, for some of your other sauces, I noted again fried okra and some okra that looked like in a really nice sauce. So is that pretty popular?
Yes. The okra gold. Yes.
Yep. Again, I think something that's not on a lot of menus.
Yes, it's not. lot of people come in here and be like, "Well, you got okra. They just like you."
Yeah, I love okra. And then I also saw fried green tomatoes.
Yes, when they're in season, yes.
When they're in season. That's a tricky one.
Yes, I also make a remoulade sauce that goes with it. It's
Okay.
like a tangy type of sauce. It goes
Right.
with the tangy.
Good. Yeah, we'll maybe ask you, I know you're going to post this recipe with us, but we might ask you for your fried green tomato recipe too. I make those. I usually use cornmeal with a little bit of flavor. Do you coat them in cornmeal or how do you do it?
I do a mixture of both, cornmeal and flour.
And flour, okay. Yeah. Yes. Now, fried green tomatoes, to me, that's a delicacy. I love that as a snack. And you gotta be careful because they can burn too. Crunch. Yeah. But that's good stuff. Yeah, I saw grits on there. I saw a couple other things. What about your pies? Tell us a little bit about your pies.
Well, actually, I don't make the pies anymore. I was outsourcing them from one of my buddies, and his mom was making pies. And I try to let them.
Yeah, but you get the pies again, sort of homemade. You buy them from somebody, another individual business. Yes. Decent. Yes, they looked very homemade on your menu.
Yes, they are.
What are you putting in there now? Okay. So when Kimyron comes back, I want to ask him too if he has other family members working with him at the restaurant. Kimyron, do you have family members working with you? How many employees do you have? And tell us a little bit about the family supporting you with the business.
Actually, right now, I only have 2 employees. But from COVID and all that stuff,
right? So
I had to kind of get down with employees. But I did have some family members working with me, but they're no longer working.
Yeah, but that'll come back. And are you allowing diners to come in for breakfast and lunch then?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And are you doing any curbside pickup?
Just takeout right now and DoorDash.
Takeout.
Yes.
Takeout. Okay. Has that been pretty popular?
Yes, that's been going real well.
Okay.
That and DoorDash.
And the DoorDash. Nice. That's really good to see. I mean, it's again sort of helping some restaurants like yours, endure and survive.
Yes.
Good. Okay, we almost there?
A flour in there, yeah. Now I'm gonna actually add the milk to it.
Okay. And again, for our viewers, we will put the recipes attached to the session. So you might be making a little bit more than you want, but you can adjust the measurements with it too. So we'll be doing that. He goes big. He's cooking for a restaurant, not just for a couple people there.
Yeah.
And I think I see from the milk, whole milk as opposed to skim or partial. You use whole milk?
I use whole milk. Need all that good fat.
Yep. All those things, butter is butter and you need butter in certain recipes. And, I'm with you too. I'm sort of more of that sort of skinny kind of cook, but at the same time, sometimes you need butter. Sometimes you need full cream, not the fat-free cream. So.
Just stirring this around and get the flour and milk together to make a nice gravy.
And again, this is where people that use cookbooks are probably cringing because they're going like, how much milk did he put in there?
I've been doing this for so long. It's like,
yeah. No, I got it. Good. Well, while you're finishing that, I'm going to ask some closing questions. We try to keep our sessions to about 30 minutes. So while you're still stirring there, what advice would you give? Someone's watching this now and they're going, I always wanted to open a restaurant, or they're in a restaurant right now, they're in a business and they're struggling because of the economic crisis, because of the health epidemic, or they're doing stuff right now. They're going like, hey, I might want to expand. I might want to grow. I mean, what is some advice that you'd give these individuals that are watching today that are probably into food?
I say never, ever give up. If you got a dream and you want it, you gotta, even if you're taking steps towards it, that's someday gonna come true. Like, never give up and just be like, oh, it's settled. No, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is so much hard work. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
No, that's beautiful. And you're open 5 days a week, right? You're closed right now on Mondays and Tuesdays?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And then your breakfast and lunch, correct?
Yes.
Breakfast and lunch, good.
From 6 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Okay.
On Wednesdays through Saturdays, and then on Sundays, 8 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Nice. Good. What's your busiest day?
Sunday, Saturday, Friday.
Yeah. I would think a place like yours, specifically that Saturday and Sunday, to go with the family, to go with the partner, and have that special breakfast or that special lunch, and then do it, again, there's a lot of people that are traditions. I'm sort of more like that. If I find a place and I'm on a holiday, I can go there five nights and I still say, and I have not eaten my way through the menu yet.
And we got great supporters. Like, we got regulars that come almost every day.
Yeah.
Like, them by name, know what they want. It's like talk. It's a nice family feel in here. It's a nice family vibe.
Right. I mean, you're inviting them sort of in your home, right? Your business home. Yeah. Now, I heard too, when you got the building, I think did the city of Racine help you then with a little bit of a white box?
Oh, yes. They had a nice little grant thing going on. It's called the facade grant or something like that.
Yeah, facade grant.
They actually helped with the build out.
Good.
Whatever I built, they like matched me that. So I was able to do some nice
Excellent.
things.
So that's probably another bit of wisdom, is to make sure you contact, your city, your county, your municipal area to see, are there any supportive programs, any grants, any matching support, anything that they can do too? Because of course, cities and counties and main streets, they want businesses like yours to be there, to be healthy, the vitality of that community.
Yeah, shouts out to Racine City for that too. That was wonderful. They helped out with my sign and everything.
Nice. Okay, well, we're closing out here. We need a little visual of that, because I'm telling you, I can almost smell it, man. I can almost smell it.
I'm trying to light here so you can see.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Amazing. Oh, wow. The consistency, it looks great. It looks great. So again, you'd heat up some of those biscuits. What do you serve at the restaurant? 1 or 2 biscuits for order?
Two
biscuits.
Nice size biscuits with the
nice.
On top. Yes.
Pour that gravy over it and people go at it.
Yes. It's real
people
Philly.
Go at it.
Real Philly. Yes.
Excellent. Good. Well, our time has come to a close. We know you're going to send us your recipes for a couple things. Even if you didn't demonstrate, I still think the fried green tomatoes would be a cool one too to share. So you can put a couple recipes and we'll put them up then on the show as we air it out this month of February.
Sure. We'll do.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. We appreciate you. You are a hero.
All right.
Take care. And in closing, everybody, really, really thrilled to have Kimyron Bonner of Miss Betty's Kitchen in Racine, Wisconsin, demonstrating his gravy that looks fabulous. We will get the recipes for you. We so appreciate his time. We appreciate you viewing. Thank you.